of doubles winner, top 8 winner side on the line here. BassMage and Skyjay versus Suarez and YellowRello.
And of course, Yoshi noted is one of the worst matchups for Puff in the game, right? You have so many ways to avoid those edge guards that she's so accustomed to, and so many ways to escape that Incineroar corner pressure. So as we saw, the corner has been really, really good for Skyjay and Incineroar, and I think Yoshi's can do a good job of mitigating that to just find center stage with that massive double jump.
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how BassMage and Skyjay are going to kind of switch their game plan around to that. Obviously, the edge guard is still going to be there. They're going to try and force the Yoshis to jump early, so BassMage can secure those, and they're going to try and make sure that this vortex that the Yoshis can create doesn't quite happen to them, but...
Yeah, I mean, you are heavies as Yoshi. You can take a lot of percent, but it is still Incineroar at the end of the day, and this is going to get extended, going to go up that ladder with that up air, and really good job. Skyjay taking stocks in a flash as usual.
Oh, and Rello just ate 67 right off the gate, too.
Yeah, and he got another. I mean, he just finds these lariats he finds these alone whips in the corner so consistently, even against characters like Yoshi. It is so impressive. And so far, just blue team on a tear right now, tearing through Yellow's almost second stock, and Suarez has already almost lost one himself.
Oh, there you go. The ground pound almost causing some trouble there for the blue team, but BassMage able to kind of interrupt that.
Yeah, and I mean, we need to see these edge guards come out from the Yoshi team here, right? Because Incineroar very vulnerable off stage, and you have a lot of airspeed and a giant fair to just destroy Incineroar if you get the chance. So we'll see if they can get some edge guards started. But for now, we haven't seen many yet. But of course, Green Team just holding on to these stocks as long as they can right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, winners quarter is still best of 3 here. I don't believe they will hit best of 5 territory until we hit top 8. So if you're going to try and see if you can squeeze a game out here, you got to win as quickly as possible. You don't want to give any of the other team more time to kind of turn things around.
It's interesting, as light as Jigglypuff is, Bass is just serving as kind of the support, right? Not going in very often, just kind of waiting for opportunities to punish. While just Skyjay is just basically doing the brunt of the damage, but also just allowing Bass to just hold on for a little longer with his low weight.
For sure, and I think Bass understands that there's more to lose than there is to gain trying to challenge Yoshi in the air and play like a boxing game, because you're probably not going to win most of the time, and when you lose, you're probably going to die for it. You're going to eat like an up air or a back air or something up top, and you're just going to be obliterated even at this percent.
Yeah, exactly. And that was a really good awareness to get the S smash on the revenge. A lot of revenges for Skyjay have hit, but the Yoshi seem to be aware of when Skyjay likes to go for it. So going to take that stock, and of course going to get that dare to nair there. Good closeout from BassMage, but and going to unfortunately force a 4 stocks to 1 lead for blue team.
Yeah, unfortunately, Incineroar's big forward air going to close out BassMage's first stock, and had only done it there. And okay, I guess Rello just calling it quits there.
Yeah, knowing that is quite a lead to surmount. I guess he probably just waved the white flag, just going to get that cute down B.
Didn't want to get Alola whipped and arrested or something crazy.
Yeah,
like
you don't want to be put on Twitter.
Right.
These guys have put up many clips and many players.
I agree. Dying by your own hand is the way to go. Go out on your own.
There is a sense of honor in it. There's a reason it's very popular.
Yeah, I don't want to think about what the best Puff and the best Incineroar can do to me, so I'm just not even going to worry about it. We'll reset and helps you kind of get that mentality fix, and hopefully you don't go into the next game tilted because you got Twitch mode.
It looks like the Yoshis just need to do a better job of pressuring BassMage. I think BassMage did a good job of avoiding the Yoshi hitboxes, just kind of staying in that upward right and left range. Like I said, just letting Skyjay just take all the brunt, getting the revenges, and just whenever Skyjay needed a quick kill or needed a quick support, Bass was there, pronto to give that to him. So yeah, they got to hunt Bass from the sky essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. That was just amazing defense there by BassMage to keep the stocks fresh and keep that stock lead secure. And I think we're going to see more of that there. We'll see if the Yoshis decide to switch targets. They're going to focus more on BassMage than they would be on Skyjay. The trade-off, of course, is that while you're going up in the air expending these resources to catch the Puff, there is an Incineroar waiting for you at the bottom with an up smash, with an Alolan whip with a big move to punish you for burning your resources like that.
Exactly. So it's just going to make you, when you do pressure the Puff, you have to be careful. Have to keep watching the Incineroar at all times, but you also, can't let the Puff amass just a giant lead like they did game 1. But we'll see how the game plan changes right now. It looks like, blue team is setting up their normal corner situation, putting on a lot of percent at the moment.
Yeah, and there we go. See the chase is on you. So they try to go after BassMage there for a bit. Wanted the fair. Luckily, Suarez not being taken down by the cross chop there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Skyjay is going to be very, very comfortable with Incineroar's recovery, and you have to be on point while edge guarding him. He is very vulnerable, Oh, going for the crazy up smash. They're just going to eat that back, and that's going to almost kill Yoshi at 100%. But he gets the dunk there and going to catch the jump.
Yeah, fair, nice little combo there. And Suarez is going to come over and clean up the puff stock too, and a nice, we see the changes coming in on the green team here. They're able to find themselves in their first lead of the set.
Yeah, I mean, did a good job of dealing with the edge guarding Skyjay, which is going to be very necessary for them. But unfortunately, that revenge back are going to disintegrate Yoshi on the left side, leaving Suarez with a stock, still a stock lead, but it looks like blue team's trying to correct that real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, double revenge is the up air there. Yeah, you gotta keep that in the back of the mind. If Revenge has a pretty low cooldown, or a susceptibly low one, the punish window isn't as big as you would think it would be, and you can just follow up right up with another one.
Okay, gets the revenge, double revenge up air.
Yeah, you see that was 30 damage just off of one up air.
Yeah, pretty crazy. And it's interesting that Egg Leg does not actually take away revenge, so they have to actually get a grab. I did see the Egg Lays not take away revenge.
Yeah, very interesting. Most other command grabs I think do that. I don't know what makes Egg Lay so different, but
right. So that's going to be unfortunate for the Yoshis, but however, getting another revenge there for Skyjay, getting the up smash there from base, the pressure is mounting, and that revenge up, we're just going to seal the stock from Yoshis, and it started out very solid for the green team, but blue's really fighting back right now.
Yeah, still not even. If there's anyone to eat a revenge up air, it was going to be Suarez, who's already at like 150 to begin with.
You saw that support there? The Alolan Whip was about to destroy Rello, but Suarez comes sweeping in to just get that stock.
Absolutely. The dinosaurs looking out for each other here, and keeps not only Rello's stock alive, but also keeps the momentum, I think, from swinging back into blue team's favor. And a beautiful conversion. They're going to shut out BassMage at fairly early percent too. And now, like you said, like the green team starting to incrementally push themselves into the front here.
Yeah, really, really good job of just not letting Bass just kind of camp the air. Just going after him and getting, I think, some fair up air confirms, really hunting him out of the sky. Not letting Bass amass this lead. And so far, I mean, these Yoshis can tank a lot of hits. Can't tank that one, but you still have Suarez with an additional stock for green team.
Absolutely, and again, another punish there on a missed revenge there by Rello, and a good job. Not doesn't want to chase too far. Just gonna kind of let Skyjay land if he needs to, and if Skyjay's gonna give him that revenge, he's gonna punish him for it.
Gonna get the revenge on the fair there. This is gonna be a massive punish if Skyjay can land a hit and gets the Alolan Whip.
Oh, almost got both of them there. Suarez gonna eat a nice 40 damage for his troubles.
Oh my God! Tried to convert off the Alolan Whip, but of course Yoshi's frame data is just gonna save him from Skyjay at the moment, but. Really, really good job. Suarez holding onto the stock and getting the back air. Now it's going to be a 2v1 against the double dinos.
Yeah, and now, the similar situation. BassMage going to try and fight it out there. But, I mean, what do you got to do? You're a hit away from death.
Yeah, and this is really, really good A confirm, even with the lightweight of Puff not being able to DI out of that one. And just what an adjustment from the Dino team. Just realize we cannot let BassMage, defensively set up that wall, hold on to stocks. We have to bring it to them. They got the edge guards on Skyjay. They got the hunts against BassMage, executed the game plan to perfection.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's typically like your first line of offense, right? Going up against a team that has like a super heavy, like Incineroar or Ganon or Bowser, whoever on it. You want to target the big guy because the big guy has the worst disadvantage, and he's going to have most of the time the least amount of options of getting out of trouble. But, they tried that out the first game, and BassMage just kind of held things down. Only took, I think, 100 damage the entire game. They decided, okay, we go back, we reset. They switched targets, and, I mean, it obviously paid off for them a bunch there, as they now have a Game 3 situation after a pretty convincing Game 2. But I would be remiss if BassMage or Skyjay did not have an answer to this.
Oh, of course. They're going to probably come back with their own pressure. And with Small Battlefield, this is very, very close quarters to deal with an Incineroar, and even Puff loves to be close quarters. With her new buff, she is a lethal in boxing range. So yeah, we'll see how the counter adjustments are made from the blue team. So far, see a lot of pressure being thrown. Goes for the revenge, immediate side B. That's one of the more classic Incineroar moves. But yeah, so far, okay, earlier pressure from blue team.
Yeah, expensive revenge on the back end there. Gets some nice damage on the Suarez, and you see, looks like I thought they were gonna chase real hard there for a second there, but. Nothing quite yet. Alolan Whip's going to add even more damage on the Suarez. Rello's going to try and get a big punish off of it, but still trying to find his way around here.
Oh my God, just, the Puff just kind of jumped in front of Suarez and kind of mesmerized him with his movement. It just went for the F smash just randomly, really caught him off guard, and that's going to be a really, really good lead. If the Puff is killing early for you from the blue team, that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good play by BassMage. They're kind of caught Suarez looking with the fake there.
Yeah, now the juggles from, luckily juggling Incineroar, right? You need to keep him out of play for as long as you can with these Yoshi, quick juggling tools. However, he's getting out of the situation there. And you have, Skyjay going for these alone whip, just going Hail Mary, and actually going to hit YellowRello. I'm going to go ahead and go up 4-2.
Yeah, there you go.
Or 6-4.
Yeah, stocks there off the mark there for the green team. They, I think they both like playing this pretty offensive centered, but they can't let, they can't let too much damage get piled on here. Otherwise this game's going to look a lot like it did the first one.
Yeah, and it's looking like Base has done a very good job of securing these stocks, but now, as we say, that the Yoshi's going for them, but really good support from Skyjay.
Yeah, Skyjay there to save there, and Base also falling out of the back there too. They're able to close the Skyjay stock out, so nothing too crazy yet, but now they got to get this puff.
Base just expending all his resources, just stalling as long as he can, knowing that the Yoshis are after him right now. But using those pounds to just make it as difficult as possible. Getting the revenge forward air, though, going to kill Rello again very, very quickly, and the lead is just really, really mounting. Green team has to respond immediately.
Yeah, revenge the egg, revenge the up air, get the kill, and again, they're just kind of slowly, or I would even say slowly at this point, they're starting to run away with this game here.
Really, really good down B. Rello has probably the best uses of down B I've seen from the Yoshis. I'm going to take that BassMage stock, but BassMage has done his job, made it as hard as possible to take the stocks, and now, they're just getting juggled so heavily. And another revenge for Skyjay. How is he going to use this one?
I just see here, eats a bunch of damage there, and the revenge eventually just going to fall off. So the damage is there on Skyjay. It's got to figure out a way to kill this cat, and they do.
Yeah, really, really good juggle there. Just catching him at the apex of the sky with that up air. Yoshi can just go so high, so quickly. And that's exactly what they needed. They need to stay in this. However, BassMage is just doing a really good job right now. It's just staying out of the Yoshi's range. And the double bear from both blue team is going to eat him alive. But Rello holding on to his dear life right now.
Yeah, he got sandwiched there. Suarez down to his last stock. Rello's going to have to do as much as he possibly can to try and bring this game back into the green team's court before he expires.
Yeah, but I mean, Base's defense has just been really on point, getting the Nair whiff punish there. And now we have a 2v1 with a 3-1 lead. It is not looking good for the Dinos. Looks like the Raptors are going home.
Yeah, or at least
the losers.
At least the losers. They're double down tilt into the F tilt. A very classic Incineroar led trap. I see a lot of really good Incineroars bust that out there.